Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Today, same shit. Woke up, train, go to work, dial. Today was terrible in terms of pickup. Like I got like 10 pickups. There are some pickups that I got, but those were from like dialing on WhatsApp. So like, yeah, they were pickups. Yeah, I, yeah, like I didn't like I didn't get to like book people through WhatsApp, but like I got conversations and like those conversations they were like something. They create some type of momentum because like when you just dial and no one picks up, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like there's nothing, right? And like by the way, those pickups they were more from leads that I exchanged with other rap. So yeah, and like I'm just like, and now I've been thinking about this like right now. Like I've been dial like this month. I've been dialing like the most amount of dials that I ever like uh, dialed like was during this month, you know? So like it's not a lack of volume. So like why am I not like booking people? So there's the pickup and there's the uh, least quality. And those things I cannot control, kind of. Like the least quality, like I mean, it's just like it's obvious. Like it's just the data. Like old leads are less likely to be booked and pick up, you know. And the pickup, man, is averaging like 3%. No, 3%. No, today was worse. Like today and yesterday was worst. Like was lower than 3%. You know, it was like 2%. 2%. You know, and like again, I'm dying, like, I'm dying like a motherfucker. You know, but like there's no harvest in that. But like still, no, like the ones that I got, like I got interesting conversations. So like, and I booked two people by the way, two people. I booked like one of them was a like on old lead. Like at least like the guy canceled. Like it was for his daughter, and then like his daughter. At least like I got some type of buying from the guy. I got some buying, and then the guy didn't pick up, and then I called him again. And then he was like, yeah, I have to talk with her. And they say, I'm not interested, which is fine, you know, because at least I don't have to follow up with them anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is good, man. Because, like, when they don't, like, say, like, no, because, like, I think, like, after, like, let's say you book someone, they don't show up, and then you reschedule. Okay, fine, you know. But, like, if they don't show up in the second appointment, chances of them showing up to the third, it's very low, very low. And then after that, like forget it. No, it's at least that's from what I'm seeing, you know. So yeah, no. So it's not a lack of volume. That I know for a fact. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if it's here. I'm back. So it's not a lack of volume, man. It's not. And like, I feel like like this month, like though, I think like what I'm seeing here is just like um, the fluctuations of the marketing, you know, and that's why I'm like, oh fuck, man, like, am I doing something wrong? No, man, like, if like, actually, you know, if we're like really like analyzing this properly, I improved my opener. I improved the way that I'm booking. I improved the way that I'm getting them to like show up to the call. So like, but the thing is, I'm like the amount of leads, the new leads that I received this month, like was lower than last month. So that's why. you know, I'm booking less, you know, and that was for everybody, and that was a good thing because I am I just because fuck, it doesn't make sense, right? Like I'm not booking those people. Like why? And then because when you just see one here them booking not actually taking calls two calls in a day, you know, and then you're like fuck man, why? Like am I doing something wrong? And then when you actually see the numbers, so far the average is four calls, four live calls that they took, you know, throughout the whole month. So it's not just me, it's everybody. So it's yeah, you could say it's the marketing, you know, which sucks. Don't get me wrong, but at least I know that it's not because I'm not putting the effort, you know. And then I can't remember the last time that I took a call was probably last week, and wasn't even a proper sales call because the guy was like, I'm not interested because this is not gonna be it's not ready and it's only gonna be delivered and I'm like fuck, you know. So there's that. And then well, tough man. I've been thinking about the other possibilities. Well, I could just find another job. Of course you think about that, but then okay, what am I gonna do next? You know, because I gotta consider those things. You know, what am I gonna do next? Okay, fine, you leave. Then what? You know. So yeah, man. And then there's the other aspects of the job. You know, the politics of it. Now it's not that much because everyone is worried about banking sales. And so yeah. But by the way, hmm, there's one thing though. There's this rat. She's my type. You know, she's my type. Um, I she actually mentioned that shit about us. Uh, I just asked you doing a nice place to get some pizza, and then she was like, "Are you trying to ask me out?" I was like, "No, no, you know." And then she did that once, and I was like, "Okay, she was just joking, right, right." And then again, I was asking about a place to go to grab some lunch. And again, in both occasions, I wasn't trying to hit on her. And then again, she was like, "Okay, are you trying to ask me out, right?" And then you know what, let's schedule a day. And then she was like, and then again she brushed it off. I was like, okay. And then she mentioned that again. I'm like, you know what, let's do it. Next Friday. She's like, Friday? I was like, yeah, because that's gonna be the day that we're gonna receive the commission. Fine. And then I said, okay, fine. And then uh, that was on Monday. Yeah, yesterday. They said, there's no place. She's like, and I was serious. I was like, there's no place to go. No, we'll see. And then today she mentioned and then she already altered the thing, you know, because that was Friday, and she was like, "Yeah, no place for us to go on Saturday." And I was like, "Saturday, And then I went to the toilet, you know, take a piss. And then she forgot about that story. But I wonder what she would have said if I just had stayed there. Anyway, um, politics, man. You know, see how that goes, man. One thing that I know for a fact is that I have to keep moving forward. Even when I don't feel like it. Because right now I don't feel like it. Today I was like, eh. Because yesterday I died 321 times. And then from those I got 7 pickups. So I was like, fuck, man. And then I was like, should I really die today? And then today I died 253. Something like that. So yeah, man. Let me see here. Today I did 241 dials. And then I got 10 pickups, 7 pickups from the dialer, and then I use the WhatsApp, probably 10, 11, you know. So yeah, man. That's it. Let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Bye.